Okay, so this week I did chapter five. And chapter five was basically a focus group dilemma. It was a scenario um, about a nonprofit organization that wanted to rebrand and scheduled focus groups to test new taglines. The first focus group didn't reach the conclusion that Shelby wanted because she wanted to move into a new direction, but Gilbert basically took over and moved the company's new rebranding into a new direction that she thought just wasn't right. Um, so she wanted to figure out how could she bring up the problem without being unethical and also without stepping on anyone's toes or being too risky. So the challenge was Shelby um, was really enthused about the tagline, but Gilbert isn't. He moved it into a new direction. How can she give her opinion? Um, she went through a long time, um, basically just going with the flow of an unethical um, business plan. Gilbert manipulated the tagline results. He basically said that the tagline results were successful and manipulated the um, basically like the whole thing. He like manipulated it. And so she kept quiet for a very long time. And so then she wanted to expose him, but her friend that she confided in said to just let it be because it's like not hurting her in any way. And Shelby ended up feeling like really alone when she left the conversation. And 3 years later, she ended up leaving the company because of this. Gilbert also left the company. Um, she began to realize that maybe she should have confronted him um, as time went on because what she was doing was unethical as well, just letting things go with the flow and not really standing up for like an ethical way of going about your business in the right way. Um, so in the chapter, they talked about the MRA Code of Marketing Research Standards, and it says members shall like will never tamper with research data and never present results, tampered results, understandably and fairly. Um, that's what Gilbert was doing. He was sharing the results like nothing was manipulated in any way. And also, the Qualitative Research Consultants Association said clients should never alter a consultant's report, either for internal or external distribution, without the consultant's express consent or without providing an opportunity for the consultant to disclaim authorship. Shelby could have used this against Gilbert to make it known that Gilbert was um, going against professional standards, and I completely agree. Honestly, me, if I was Shelby, I would have confronted him in front of our boss and said, hey, these are not the results that I remember um, gathering. Something isn't right. He's tampering with the results. Obviously, not in that way, in a more professional manner. But, that whole chapter was really just about what can you do when somebody in your profession is tampering with data, and how do you go about that professionally?